So hit me with your hand.
Today on Cherry, we've got mindless drones that put together Chinese bikes. How you doing today, sir? Exactly.
Me no.
Yeah.
What's going on, YouTube? Dorito.
I don't know what you got right here.
And today we got in a Tao Bull 200S. And the S is for special.
Because he's very special, people.
Yep, this thing actually has the aluminum wheels. It has the LED gauge. And all the little bells and whistles. So what we're going to do is we're going to...
I bet it's the Arctic edition, too.
Yeah, it is white and gray. I really like this thing. He's not really hip on the color, but I like the way it looks.
It's a good polar pounder right here.
Yeah, what'd you call it?
The Panda.
The Panda.
Panda.
Yeah.
The Panda.
Yep. But anyways, what we're going to do, we did already uncrate it and take the box off. You guys have seen that before.
Save your box off.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to speed this up in a second, and we're going to go ahead and get everything uncrated and ready to put together, and we'll get right back to you guys. All right?
All right.
So let's get on with it.
Shall we?
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
This is impersonation of pelvis. Okay. So. Okay, are we on time lapse?
No.
Holy crap!
We're gonna put this on time lapse so we can get everything apart.
You don't want to see the kind of crap. What are we doing down here? God, are we short?
Yeah, we're gonna put this on time lapse.
Time lapse it.
Yep.
I found a new place to live. It's time to What?
All right, people. So we got all the tires and all the accessories off. As you guys can see, there's a little bit more to put this together. You got the racks, you got the front.
Nice rack, by the way.
You got the handlebars, you got the gauge cluster, you got the footrests, you got the back rack, and of course the wheels.
Burt back rack.
But before we do get the bike unbolted from the crate, go ahead and take it away, Luch.
Well, I think, in our infinite wisdom, people, we've decided to put the front together first before we actually get the rest of it all the way off. We figured it'd be easier. We'll find out, I'm sure.
Okay, and so explain to how you're going to do that, Luch.
Well, we got upper and lower ball joints and a tie rod in to put on here. So what we're going to do is take the steering knuckle here, and you got to first take the cotter pins, the Mr. Cotter pins. Remember Mr. Cotter?
Mr. Cotter.
Mr. Cotter! Mr. Cotter! Yeah, that's some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And so what you do is you just take it down and set it right down in there. See, and you got it on your lower ball joint.
Yep.
And then you can take your nut.
Who's that?
This nut. And tighten it down there until you kind of get a little snuggie on there. And you know about the snuggies, don't you?
Yep. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you do want to tighten that down enough to where you can get your cotter pin lined up and
Mr. Cotter pin.
off the castle nut.
That's
you're
right.
Lined up. That's the main thing why we're showing you this right now. This is key to assembly. You want to make sure everything lines up and everything is snug on there.
That's right.
Not over tight.
The snuggie.
Yep. So go ahead and take it away, Luke.
Do you have a snuggie?
The snuggie. Now, one thing I'm noticing right now that's really, really cool. What is at the top of that ball joint right there, Luch?
That would be a Zerk fitting.
So
you can grease your stuff here.
yeah, so they actually put Zerk fittings on these now, which I think is awesome.
It really is.
Yes. So, and this actually has that independent member on the Mudhawk 10. Do you remember it had that engine cradle that kind of was a little bit smoother and made the ride smooth and everything like that?
It had Zerk fittings.
Well, no, on the frame. Do you remember the engine mount? Look, same thing.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, so this is actually the 2021 Bull 200. Well, I'm already seeing improvements from the gate. I'm seeing Zerk fittings. I'm seeing extra care with the engine mount. And we're just going to go from there. So anyway, we're going to speed up him putting up on the other ball joint, and then we'll get this unbolted and onto the rack and get right back to you guys.
Now, people, you also want to make sure it's got a little clip or holder here that your brake line can go into. You want to put your brake line right in there,
Wow.
and then you can clip that to your A-arm. That way, it don't go nowhere.
Wow.
See? And make sure, people, after you do all this, you go back and tighten everything up, people. Each bolt has its proper Newton meter torque to it. So you go back and do that all, and then put your Mr. Cotter pins back in. And then that's all there is to do. The front end.
Yep.
Times 2, of course.
Yep.
You got another side.
So let's speed this up and let's get on with it.
Shall we?
Alright guys, so we figured out that it's easier to go ahead and put most of it together before you get it off the bottom part of the pallet.
That's what we figured out.
Yeah, so this one's a little bit different than some of the others because it's bigger. So, take it away, Luch.
It's got a nice rack to it. Front and back.
Yeah, so take it away what you're doing.
Well, after getting the front ends together and helping my buddy over here with the back rack so far,
Yeah.
I went ahead and put the handlebars on. Now, it's just your squish-mounted pedestals here that squeeze the handlebars together. You tighten it down wherever you want it. Next, I can go ahead and put the speedometer cluster on there and tighten that up.
The gauge cluster, which is nice.
It
Very
is.
nice.
It's all digital.
Yep. So that's one cool feature. And then you're going to go ahead and put on the front rack.
I guess. He wants this front rack on for some reason.
Yeah.
I like my Panda to have a sleek look. He's more like the big fat pandas. Right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. I want the rack on it just for, we want to show everything that goes on there.
He thinks he's got a lot of stuff to carry around the city.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get the back rack on. He's going to get the front rack on. I'm going to set also too, you'll see here with the back rack, it's got some arms on there, just like the Rhino. You have to put those onto the rack there and then bolt the rack on. As well too,
We're going to do that today?
yes we are.
Holy crap.
As well on the Bull, you have the foot supports that go underneath the plastic. Those need to be bolted on as well, which is only 2 bolts each. It bolts right on pretty easy. So we're going to go ahead and speed up this process so you guys see it. And, we wanted to show you guys everything that we're doing.
Because there's a lot that we're doing today.
Yeah, and this will speed up the video for you guys. So let's get on with it.
Hey! So far,
pretty much. We learned in setting on the pallet still on the shipping crate, it's still easier to put together. And what we've done is put on the back rack. We're going to get ready to put on the front rack. Luch actually put on the side cover. He's going to put on the other side cover. And you go ahead and explain to him about the side covers, Luch.
it's a... Can I say that?
No.
Okay.
Okay, you go ahead and explain to him the side covers, Luch.
Okay, and you got to hold your tongue just right and angle the bolt just right. But after about 3 hours of work, you can get them on. So, what? Can I say that?
Sure, why
All
not?
right. Well, the 2 in the front here are longer bolts, and the 4 in the middle are the shorter ones. And you got to finagle your way into the hole.
Yeah, see, you got to make sure they're lined up. You got to move the plastic around some and everything.
And it's all good.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of work.
Right.
But end result is,
This! What a beauty.
Yep.
Now, you also got 2 bolts down here on the bottom, people. Make sure those go in so everything's sturdy and stable. All right?
And as you guys saw in the fast speed, you put four bolts in. Hey, you hear that?
What was that?
You put 4 bolts in on the top here, set her on down, and then you don't tighten them all the way up until you get it onto here.
Put them
line it
all
up.
in by hand first.
Yes, and then tighten everything up. So,
Genius here doesn't do that.
not all the time.
No.
Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and speed up the process again,
We are?
and we're going to put on the front rack, and then he's going to get that on there because we're finding out this is working a little bit better. So let's get on with it.
Shall we?
Now remember, people, these tires are directional. They got little arrows on them right here, and that'll tell you which way they go. This one goes this way, so it goes on the rear left. Check it out! Don't get it mixed up. You'll end up going backwards when you accelerate. Rock on.
Yeah, use that one, because last time you used this one, you kind of messed up your nose.
Don't remind me.
I don't know if you people saw that, but he knocked himself out.
I didn't knock myself out, but I hit
Smack out. He
I
was on
hit
the floor for 15 minutes.
I hit myself pretty good. I didn't knock myself out though. We got the rack on.
Nice rack. Now, people, the battery.
Got the rack on.
Oh,
Everybody on.
okay.
All right.
The battery comes pre-installed in this vehicle, people. All you have to do is hook up the wiring. Obviously, the red wires go to positive. The black wires go to negative. Ask me how I know.
Are you positive?
I've made the mistake before. So, this is how it goes. Once you get those in and tight, you can tighten up, or you can put on your seat. And let that part ride. There you go. That's a seat, people.
And then he's going to get on the front wheel,
That's not a seat.
and we'll set it down. Put some gas in it.
Oh, we got gas, too.
Yes, we do. And
All right.
we'll take it for a ride. Are you gonna take the maiden voyage on this thing, Lucci?
No!
Why not?
Good. This is your bag. I'm just a fluff.
I'll ride it.
All right, Bill. I'll go ahead and put this front wheel on.
Are you done yet?
Yes. Look at it roll.
Wow.
What'd you do with the lug nuts, wing nut?
They're in the bag.
What'd you do with the bag, lug nut?
Right in front of you. You know, I'm starting to believe that he really can't see much when he's wearing that mask.
The damn mask hinders a lot of things.
You know, when he's in a superhero mode, it's...
Sex appeal is not one of them.
Yeah.
Because y'all know the mask is damn sexy. Can I say that?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Now,
There's things you can say, but I'll be cutting them out, and we'll put them somewhere else.
I don't know where, but I'm sure it'll hurt.
So what do you think of these wheels?
They're sparkly.
This whole thing's sparkly.
You know, I believe that the Chinese do make a lot of things after their beloved panda, and this appears to be one of them.
Yeah.
Because this is a panda.
So we're gonna call so this is not a bull to you. We're gonna call this the panda.
This is the panda, people. This is the
chicken.
Say, they're already tightened down to indivisible meters.
You should go over every single lug nut. That's a sharp-looking bike.
Yeah, I almost cut myself.
It's got the frame as well is, you know, you see the gray trim on there. The frame is gray. The green one is green, and so on and so forth. So,
You get the drift.
yep.
There you go.
Time for story time with Luch. Brought to you by Nabisco, the greatest snack crackers ever.
Scoot back a little bit because your head's cut off. You're going to have to scoot back a little bit, guys.
You know, I'm just waiting for you. Oh, crap. Here we go. How you doing? Hey, is this thing on? Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hey, can I get some... Hello? Can I get some power here?
Power on.
Thank you very much. Hello. Okay. Thank you very much. I'd like to sing to you a song today. Close to my heart. It's a lemon song. It goes like this. You never find another looks like me. A looks that puts together an ATV. You never find a heterosexual life partner that's like me. When they can see the bead on your tire seat. So when we're going down the trails and the dust is in my face, don't worry, baby.
Not tight all over the place.
Baby's not tied all over the place. Thank you. There'll be more later.
All right, guys. So, we got some gas in it.
Ah, we
gotta-
sure did.
Now, putting it together, this is what it consists of. There is a little bit more work. You got to do...
He's got racks.
You got to do
nice
the
racks.
arms. You got to do the footrests. You got to do the handlebars, the gauge cluster, the racks,
Nice racks.
and as well the wheels. Now, overall, this is a good size, full-size ATV. So we're going to go ahead and start this up. You want to hop on it and start it up, Luch?
I don't know how.
Turn the key on
All right.
and hit the button.
It's a neutral, right?
Yes, sir. I
All
would
right.
stand in front of it if it wasn't.
Where's the button?
Pull the brake.
Oh, safety first.
Now hit a TY6.
All right.
Did you check for oil?
All right.
Go ahead and shut it off.
No! That wasn't nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like it's got whopping horsepower, people.
So it starts up. Let's go ahead and take it for a ride. Shall we?
Go!
All right. Let's take it for a ride. Shall we?
Let's see what this beast can do. This bull. This panda.
Automatic. Real easy to get into gear. Check it out. Right there's the shifter. Put it down, put it right into gear. Check it out.
Look at him go, people. Tearing up the street.
I like it.
It fits you.
Hey, good looking, we'll be back to get you later. Woo! And then there in San Francisco. Woo! Woo! There he goes.
Okay.
What's next, Big Chief?
All right, guys. So there we have it. Took it for a ride. I got it up to 40 miles an hour before I had to let out of the throttle
Moves pretty good, huh?
at the turn. It took off pretty good. Stops real good. It's got disc brakes in the front, unlike the Rhino, the 250, which had gears and everything, which was fun. It had drum brakes in the front. So they've really stepped up the notch. This ATV has an engine cradle that keeps the engine from vibrating so much.
Vibration-free.
So it's real smooth. It's real quiet, actually.
All rubber mounted.
You got a slip-on exhaust, aluminum wheels, gauge, hour meter, front disc brakes, rear disc brakes. They've really stepped up the notch, Tao Motor has.
And it looks like a panda.
Yeah, sing it, boy.
Panda, 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 panda.
But anyways, I really like this. I'm really impressed. We're going to get this in the dirt, and maybe we'll have another one so we can race it against the Voodoo.
Tear them up.
Yep. So I think AJ would like these four-wheelers. AJ really likes the four-wheelers, as you guys have seen. So anyways, what do you guys say about this, Luch?
It was a lot of work to put it together, but hey, once you get it together, it's 2 thumbs up, baby.
Yeah, this might be one of the ATVs that you guys might want to opt into the assembly and pay the extra money to have it assembled. There is a little bit of work, and
There's alignment issues.
And not that it's not so easy, a Luch can do it. It just takes some time, and there's things you got to line everything up.
Stay calm, people.
Yeah, so don't let it get to you. If you guys buy one of these and you go to put it together, and something frustrates you,
Call Chip.
Yeah, you call me. Yeah,
Call Chip.
Send us
He's
a
got all
message.
the answers.
Yeah, send us a message. If you guys have any questions
If
about
we can
this,
help you out, we will.
yeah, if we can help you out, we will. But don't lose it. Don't get upset. Don't call the manufacturer. Or the,
Don't throw your wrench at Chip's head like I did.
yeah, don't get mad and call the dealer and say, hey, this won't work or this won't work. It's just there's a little bit more to do on this bike than on the other ones, just like the Rhino was. So take your time, enjoy it. If you don't want to do that, then go ahead and I would say go ahead and pay and have it assembled. But anyways, so what do you think, Luch? What do you think else on that? Any other opinions?
I think for what it is, it runs good, it looks good, and you should have a hell of a fun time on it, people.
Yeah, it's not a racer. Don't get me wrong. It took off great. It runs good. It's got some speed, but it's not like it's a Banshee or something like that.
It's got the same engine as a yellow buggy.
Yes, it does. It has the same exact engine as the yellow go-kart, which we were
You
racing.
can see how that goes.
Yeah, and that's a 2-seater. So this is a little 4-wheeler with aluminum wheels
Woo!
and all that stuff. So it goes pretty good. I think it'll climb. We're going to do more reviews on this, and
Let's get it out of the dirt.
this one's a keeper. So
Oh,
anyways,
really?
I want to thank you guys for watching.
Does that come out of my check?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Another week of no pay.
Yeah, it gets a whole 0 just like normal.
Ah.
Yep.
But until next time,
Yep, I want to thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a little while since we've done some videos. We got some things in the works.
we'll get some more after you
You
real
guys
quick.
will see them coming up. We're going to step up our game a little bit.
We are?
Yes, we are.
That means more work for me.
Yep.
Crap.
So, and you'll see some new faces on the channel as well, periodically.
What's wrong with my
We're
face?
going to be, your face is the stuff. You are the
I am
staple
the stuff. All
of
right.
Dorito and Luchicava.
That's right.
Okay?
Okay.
The paper clip that keeps the paper together. So,
They clips the paper together.
yes, exactly. But, you're going to see some other stuff going on. You're going to see some racing going on. And we are going to get out there. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And come on back to Dorito.
And the Lucha Covering.
Peace.
Get you back up here.